Hello, Rama Puput. Hope all are in good health, feeling great, wonderful, having a happy and peaceful life. Now let's continue with devotee Yogi Ram Surat Kumar. I sometimes caught sight of him near the bus terminus during my trips to Chennai. He would suddenly appear, hand me a flower, and then demand, Ganesa, please give me a rupee. It was only in 1980, after a gap of several years, that I came into contact with him again. The centenary of Bhagavan's Jayanti was being organized at the ashram on a grand scale with lots of celebrations and pujas. A group even toured all over the world singing Bhagavan's songs. One day, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar met me and said, Ganesa, the local people of Tiruvannamalai are not in favor of what is happening at Ramana Ashramam. They are saying that it is a Brahmin institution and only Sanskrit is chanted there. During Bhagavan's lifetime, Tamil Parayanam from the collected works of Bhagavan was being sung. Start that again. I tried, but except for two or three old devotees, there was nobody who knew the entire collected works. I avoided meeting him again as he was very persistent with this demand. He solved this dilemma of starting the Tamil Parayanam in his own inimitable style. My friend Anuradha had settled in Arunachala in 1983. My brother Mani had also resigned his job and moved permanently to Tiruvannamalai to help with ashram work. Together, they were helping me manage the ashram as its activities had grown significantly. During the Kartigai festival in 1983, Anuradha Kanagammal, an old devotee of Bhagavan, and I were near the temple witnessing the procession of the huge wooden car. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Yogi Ram Surokumar came and caught my hand and said, Ganesa, this beggar has been sending word to you to meet you and ask you to start the Tamil Parayanam, but you have been avoiding me. He was in his garb of several shawls, carrying a coconut shell bowl, sticks, and a large fan. Anuradha was quite frightened with this vision of a madman suddenly accosting me. This was her first darshan of Yogi Ram Surakumar. I admitted that I was avoiding him as I was unable to find someone to take on the colossal task of learning all the collected works of Bhagavan in Tamil and teaching these to others to do Parayanam. He instantaneously turned towards Anuradha and said, She will take up this task. He then disappeared into the crowd as abruptly as he had appeared. Anuradha, still quite stunned by his disheveled appearance and the familiarity with which he addressed me, asked, Who is this madman who accosts you and gives orders to you? What is this Tamil Parayanam he is referring to? Some power must have been transferred from Yogi to Anuradha because she started learning the collected works of Bhagavan from Kanagamal and Kunjuswami and started singing whatever she had learnt in Bhagavan's shrine. Many ladies were attracted to her singing because they had never heard Bhagavan's collected works being sung in the recent past. Whenever Kunjuswami taught Anuradha, he used to say, You have to learn it by heart, otherwise I will not teach you. She soon learned every poem in the collected works by heart and taught all the ladies who were interested. Ramani, my brother's wife, was especially keen on learning them. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar took a close interest in the progress of the Parayanam. A few years later, when Anuradha had completed and prepared 6 days of Parayanam, Yogi asked her, How many days of Parayanam are ready? When she replied that 6 days of it were ready, Yogi asked her, "What about Sunday?" Anuradha, who is very bold and quick witted, retorted, "Sunday is Sabbath." Yogi Ram Surat Kumar burst into peals of laughter and said, "Oh, then Sunday will be a rest day. Even to this day, there is no Tamil Parayanam in Ramana Ashramam on Sundays." That's all, folks. Let's continue in the next chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. Rama Rama Puppotu.